Now I'm excited to introduce Darren Sproles, Chargers legend, played with the Eagles as well, won a Super Bowl. So you're used to the kind of these big game atmospheres, and also play with the Saints. Darren's been a couple of years away from the game, but so far, how's life treating you?
Man, good. It's been good. I'm getting a lot of time to spend with my kids and stuff like that, man. So it's been fun.
What's kind of the hardest thing to I guess leave from the game? Is just kind of being out there on Sundays, or do you not even miss it at all?
Nah, the hardest part is being like in the locker room, like that time, like with your teammates and stuff like that, laughing and joking. That's the thing that you miss.
And there, just kind of being in the big game, the Super Bowl. I think you played in that chaotic Eagles Patriots game. Is that correct for the Super Bowl?
Yeah. That's the year I was hurt, but yeah,
Okay.
I was on the team.
But okay, so I wasn't too sure, but just kind of being part of that and seeing kind of the Nick Foles and Philly and the atmosphere, because I feel like with Cincinnati, with the Bengals, they started believing and they get a lot of hype for Joe Burrow. In terms of the atmosphere and the hype and being around a locker room like that, can you kind of compare being on the outside looking in at Cincinnati with the way your Eagles were? I know the Bengals want to be an underdog, but kind of the Eagles embrace that for a little bit with the little dog mask.
Right. It's like the same. It's the same. Like they're the underdog. But they got a lot of energy with themselves, man. And that young quarterback, Joe, like um, he he just got his own little swag to him, don't he?
When you have a quarterback like that who could play like that and then have that confidence that he has, how does that make guys believe in the locker room? Get behind this guy. We could go beat the Chiefs. Go beat the Titans, #1 seed. Does that when a quarterback is that confident, does that kind of also give the teammates a little more of a confidence as well?
Yeah. Uh, like when a quarterback is that confident, um, like that rubs off. But it rubs off on his like his receivers, like his O line and stuff like that. Um, uh, so the thing is like you need that quarterback like that, especially like when you have like young receivers, they coming in the league, might be kind of nervous, but to have a quarterback like Joe is he gonna make the game way more relaxed for them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like with Joe Burrow, he's only a second year guy, but he's only he's like a veteran out there. Showing maybe even guys who are
Right.
older than him, put him at ease. But Darren, you being a electric running back, I'm curious about your point of view on the matchup, especially a guy like Cam Akers who tore his Achilles in July to come back and play the way he is for the Rams, and then Joe Mixon on the other side for the Bengals. What do you think about the matchup in the Super Bowl for the running backs?
Man, it's uh like I feel like in order for Cincinnati to win, they gonna have to run the ball. They're gonna have to dominate the clock. Um, uh, but I get the edge, like to the running game. Uh, but the mixing something else, man.
So you got Bengals on the running game edge.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Since we're talking edge, what about the receivers? That's the one that's kind of good. You got Jamar Chase on the Bengals, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. Then on the Rams, you got OBJ and Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup was lights out this year. I'm guessing maybe Rams. I really don't know. I don't. What do you think, Darren, for the matchup there?
Like the matchup, like the receiving core for the Rams, you can't go against them. Like Odell, Cooper Cup. They also got a young receiver. Um, they got the edge there.
Gotcha. Uh, and Darren, real quick before we let you go, we got our guy back on with the bad Wi-Fi, Fernando, but he's covered the Chargers for about 10 years, so he knows the Chargers very well. A few more questions about your time with the Chargers, and then we'll let you out of here, Darren. Is that cool? Take it away, Fernando.
Yeah. Sorry, Darren. Terrible Marriott Wi-Fi. Even upgraded, and that didn't help. So I apologize for that. Darren, just Can you take us back to those Charger years? I mean, that you get drafted in the 4th round. Just what was your mindset? I mean, we hadn't seen a Darren Sproles before that, an electric guy who was maybe a little bit shorter than most, but you really took the top off. You had that 3rd, 4th, maybe even 5th gear. Just can you talk about your mentality coming in when you first got drafted by the Chargers from Kansas State?
Yeah. When I first came in, like for me to come in and for me like to really learn the game from like LT and from like Michael Turner, like they helped me have like a long career. They're the ones that show me how to be a pro and all that. But like when I first came to the league, you had to find that niche. And then like for me, like my niche was the special teams, and then from like me being like a scat back, like get me in space, and like the thing is like that was my strength, and the Chargers figured that out like early.
I see you have a lot of footballs behind you, game balls given to you. I remember that 2008 Indy game where you took that handoff off the edge in the playoffs, ran into the end zone. Which one do you think is your favorite football that you have behind there?
Man, I got a lot of them that that mean a lot. But that game really but sticks out to me though. That was a special night.
And then last one for me, Darren. Well, 2 last ones for me. But you played with both Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees. Both of them guaranteed Hall of Famers?
Guaranteed.
All right.
They're gonna mess around and go in at the same time too.
Yeah, they retired the same year. Yeah, that's awesome. And then Darren, last one for us. Prediction for Sunday. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who you got? Who you rolling with? Who's getting the Darren Sproles stamp of approval for Sunday?
Like my heart is telling me the Rams are gonna win, but I'm gonna cheer for Cincinnati. But also, I teamed up with Yahoo Sports. Yahoo Sports is the go-to destination for all sports fans. Yahoo just launched a free big game prompt quiz where fans can win up to $10,000, and fans can also be close to the game with Yahoo Sports $1 million daily fantasy contest. For all your information and more, you can go to sports.yahoo.com or download the app.
There you go.
Making money.
Making money
playing or while watching football. That's awesome. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Right. It just makes the game so much funner.
Yeah, no, it's as easy as that. Thank you. That's the great Darren Sproles. Thank you so much for jumping on with the Compas. We definitely appreciate it, Darren.
No problem. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thank you.